So about 2 months ago, Infinity Ward added 3 maps into Modern Warfare, took 2 of them completely out of rotation and left them in custom games, just to remove them from custom games and just have them entirely removed from the game, I guess in general. So we haven't had these maps in 2 months. So we got, Kill House, I think is what it's called, and yeah, that's fine. Kill House is an okay map. I don't hate it, don't love it, it's whatever. I appreciated that we had new content. I appreciated we had Kill House, we had the Psychov pistol, but you know what we really need? The other 2 weapons and other 2 maps that are in the game's code. They were finished, they were usable, but they're just not around. Like, Modern Warfare has a big enough player base, in my humble opinion, to warrant adding at least 2 more guns and 2 more maps. The reason I say that is because there are 2 maps and 2 guns that are done and ready to be used by the player base. They're just being kept from us for some reason. And I don't really know exactly what to say in this video, other than the fact that it's been 2 months and we've heard nothing about it. Modern Warfare is a very popular Call of Duty game. Serious to God, like, looking at its player numbers, its sales, looking at how many people stream it on Twitch, Modern Warfare is uniquely popular in the COD franchise, and I believe it's one of the most out-of-life-cycle played COD games I've ever seen. Like, the first month or 2 after Cold War came out, it was a little hard to find a match in Modern Warfare, but now it's nowhere near difficult to find a match in Modern Warfare. And Twitch does separate Modern Warfare from Warzone on their website, and Modern Warfare always has more viewers than Cold War. This isn't a Modern Warfare versus Cold War video, this is a video about the fact that Modern Warfare is popular enough to be supported. And one of the horrible things that Activision is doing here by not prioritizing Modern Warfare at all, not even giving it the content it already has technically, and that's really what we're down to here, boys. We are down to, they are not giving us the content that's already in the game. But what Activision is telling Call of Duty players, even if you hate Modern Warfare, this is what you're being told. If we create a product, okay, and the product is successful, and you guys love it, and you keep playing it, and you keep watching streams and videos about it, too bad. Annual release comes first. This means that if the next Call of Duty game is the most popular COD game, it's loved by 90% of the player base, and everybody adores it, and everybody wants to play it for 4 years, you're getting 12 months of support. Oh, and you better not hope it's too popular, because if it's too popular, we're not going to change anything about it, even if the community is screaming for it. I mean, this is the problem Modern Warfare had. It was so popular, it had such a good, consistent player base, that Activision never prioritized doing an overhaul patch or changing up how certain mechanics work, because if you're a business, you don't fix what ain't broke. You don't tell your developers to patch the game and change up the meta if the game is maintaining a consistent player base. Infinity Ward during Infinite Warfare's lifecycle was very much so tuned to the community's concerns and complaints, and they were doing live streams and talking with us and communicating, but with Modern Warfare, I swear Modern Warfare was doing so well, Activision just said, okay, focus all your efforts on the next game and update this one only as needed. This is also the problem we're seeing with Cold War. Cold War is maintaining a strong enough player base and has good enough player retention that you're not going to ever really see meaningful meta changes unless those player numbers start to dwindle. This is why I say always wait until the night before a Call of Duty game comes out to pre-order, because you don't want to let Activision know that they have your money already. You want them to show their whole hand. You want them to put in maximum effort to ensure player satisfaction. But I digress. Modern Warfare is popular enough to at least get a new map every couple of months, to at least get a new weapon every couple of months up until the next Call of Duty's release. But now it's time for me to theorize. Why not give us the content that's already in the game and already finished? There are 2 options. They don't want to take away players from Black Ops Cold War, and maybe when they release the Psychov and Kill House, maybe that took too much away from the current Call of Duty, too much away from Cold War, and they don't want to do it again. Maybe they're waiting for Modern Warfare's current player base to drop off entirely, and then bring them back in and get them to interact with the store and the Battle Pass again by releasing new content and making it feel fresh again. I mean, these 3 post-launch weapons, the LMG, the SMG, and the pistol, they've been in the game for a while. I genuinely think we're only going to get them one at a time. You know, every time Modern Warfare's player base starts to drop off, add in a new gun. I know theorizing and going through hypothetical scenarios is kind of dumb, but like, this is the first time we've seen something like this in Call of Duty, where content is in the game but not being given to us for seemingly zero reason. Like, I kind of feel like they're scared of maybe hurting Black Ops Cold War by adding stuff to MW, but I don't know why that would be such a big deal. Like, in 2 weeks, Season 3 of Cold War will have gone on so long. Everybody will be used to the content. How about the week before you drop Season 4 for Cold War? Give Modern Warfare players some content. Because people are going to come back to Cold War in a week anyway to see the new stuff if they're into both games. So I don't really see what you have to lose there, Activision. This is such a strange decision. And my big fear, my big scary theory, is that Infinity Ward is just either overworked or completely out of sorts. Like, we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe Infinity Ward is just incompetent or overworked or disorganized or has bad staffing, I don't know. You know, maybe Activision wanted Modern Warfare to get a Season 7, but Infinity Ward is running around like chickens with their heads cut off and they can't get it done. And maybe there's something wrong in Modern Warfare. There's like a bug, a glitch, something wrong that is sort of keeping them from adding content in properly. I mean, the reason they stated for removing the other maps was that they weren't really ready yet. There was some glitches that needed to be ironed out. Like, clearly the new COD engine, the Modern Warfare 2019 engine, has some issues they didn't iron out, otherwise their updates wouldn't have been 30-40 gigabytes every time. And then you have to install all the data packs, or then like certain updates will make you have to reinstall them. Like, hey, maybe Modern Warfare is held together by chewing gum and string. There might be so much spaghetti code and stuff they're not used to working with in this new version of their engine that just constantly bugs out and is just not working. We could theorize all day. Demonizing just Activision or Infinity Ward or a single dev or a single community manager isn't going to get us anywhere. So let's do it anyway. Let's theorize in the comment section below about why we're not getting these maps yet. That's how I'm going to end this. Let me know, why do you guys think that they're keeping this content away? Do you think it's taking away from Cold War? Infinity Ward's incompetent? Activision doesn't want to pay for it? Let me know what you think down below. This doesn't have to be serious. You know, we're just sort of theorizing and guessing as a community, as a player base. So, you know, go for it. See you when I see you. Goodbye.